So Canelo Alvarez is reportedly close to agreeing a $85 million deal to take on Gennady Golovkin and Dmitry Bivol, joining up again with Eddie Hearn and the Zone for two big fights. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop your comments in the comment section below. Hit that share button as well. Share the video across all platforms, Insta, Facebook, wherever you got out there. Make sure you guys hit that share button and share the video and hit the like button as well. So Canelo Alvarez looking to take on Bivol and Gennady Golovkin. Did you guys want to see this fight? The Bivol fight, obviously, I wanted to see the Bivol fight at some point, but to be honest, I wanted to really see Canelo take on Arthur Beterbiev at light heavyweight, and if he's fighting anyone at super middleweight, I wanted to see him take on Jermall Charlo. Because Golovkin's getting older. We've seen, for me, I would like to see the Golovkin fight, but it's not really at the forefront of what fights I want to see, because I've already seen Canelo fight these guys. Bivol as well is more of a boxer rather than a real rugged fighter puncher. And I've seen it before. I've seen these guys come in there and try and box Canelo. It's like Canelo's gonna get that stimulus package, and you're not gonna get the benefit of the doubt if it's a close fight. That's why I'd rather seen him fight Arthur Beterbiev. I think Beterbiev's a beast. I think Beterbiev's got power. He's a tank. He's big at light heavyweight as well. And I feel like, let's see a different style, man. Let's have another guy with a different style have a go to get this guy out here, or see if we can knock him out. Let's see that. And all these guys, Bivol's gonna go in there and box. He's gonna go in there and box, and he's losing on the scorecards. And we know this. We know this. He's not beating no Canelo on any scorecard. It's gonna be close on the scorecards, and Canelo's gonna win. The Golovkin fight, I have more. To be honest, a lot of people are probably gonna be more interested in the Golovkin fight more than the Bivol fight, just because, first of all, most people feel like Golovkin won the first fight. People feel like the second fight, obviously the record shows as draw, win for Canelo, but most people think it's 1-1. Most people don't really see the fight as, Canelo just, beat him in the second. But most people think Golovkin won the first fight, and a lot of people say, okay, Canelo won the second fight. Let's have the third fight, and let's see who is really the man. But at the same time, Golovkin is older now. He is older. I can't remember who he recently fought, but he didn't really look too great. So I don't know if age is starting to catch up with Golovkin. We know that he's got a great chin, and the chances of Canelo knocking him out, as far as I'm concerned, he's not knocking out no Golovkin. That guy, he's got a ridiculous chin. And to be honest, if Golovkin's really, I'm not going to judge him on that previous fight, he's probably going to be really up for this fight. And his boxing brain, boxing IQ is elite level. And this guy is not easy work for Canelo at all. Whether he's older by 2-3, it doesn't matter. This guy is not easy work for Canelo at all. So I'm personally looking more forward to, if it's really going to happen, if he's going to fight Bivol and fight Golovkin, I'm more looking forward to Canelo fighting Gennady Golovkin than he is fighting Dmitry Bivol. Now, don't get me wrong. Dmitry Bivol is an excellent fighter. He's an excellent fighter. He's got elite skills. It's not like he's feather-fisted. The guy can hit a bit, but I've seen this. We've seen this before. They come in there boxing and all this stuff, and then the commentators is like, "Oh, who are you giving that round to?" "Oh, I give it to. I think I'm going to give that round to Bivol." And then the next round, "Oh, Canelo wins that round. Oh, this Bivol wins the next round." We're getting up to round 7, round 8, round 9, and then the commentators is like, "Oh, we think it's a close fight. We'll see what happens on the scorecard." Next thing you know, unanimous decision, Canelo Alvarez. 116, 112, something like that. This is what happens. Or maybe they'll be fair, 115, 113. And then when you check the scorecards, rounds that you thought Bivol won, they didn't give him. And then it's just looking crazy. So this is why I want Beterbiev. Go in there, big shots, big punching power, The guy is big at the weight. Let me see something else. All this boxing and all this stuff. Like there's rounds I thought Caleb Plant won. He didn't get them. So all this boxing stuff, we're gonna go in there and big shots and see if we can knock him out. Like that's it. Knock this guy out. If you haven't got power, I'm not interested in you fighting Canelo Alvarez. That's it. You know, so why didn't they go and approach Beterbiev? Maybe because Beterbiev had that tough fight against, was it what's this guy's name again? Marcus Brown? Is it Marcus? Yeah, Marcus Brown. He had that tough fight against Marcus Brown. Obviously he got cut. Maybe that's why they didn't try to set up that fight. Or maybe they just Canelo doesn't really want to fight Beterbiev yet. You know, don't want to Beterbiev, David Benavidez. These the names that, look at it, the names that people are now saying that Canelo should fight. Like most people who follow boxing and know about fighters, not casuals who don't know Benavidez or don't know Beterbiev. The people who are saying that, you know, Canelo fight Beterbiev or fight David Benavidez, because these are the guys that we can see out of who's left that could have a shot of beating him. That is it. Beterbiev definitely has a chance to win that fight because he's gonna go bring the smoke. Look what he did with Lucas Brown. You think this guy's gonna walk in there and start hiding from shots? He's gonna go in there and try and take him out, and that's the energy I'm looking for. Golovkin as well. It's going to be I'm expecting that fight. If Golovkin, as long as age doesn't co-op with him too much, that fight should be a close fight as well. Not all this energy of all these Caleb Plants. Do I look good for? I'm thinking I'm boxing good for someone who's is it 22 or no or whatever? What's all that crap, bruv? It's like you're trying to make friends with someone and he knocked him out as well. Give me some rugged energy. Someone who's not respecting him, come in there and, you know, box. You know, all this, I just feel like anyone just coming there with Canelo to box with him, it's just not going to they're not going to have a fair shake on the scorecard. So with this fight, I feel like I'm not ruling out Bivol obviously getting the job done, because Bivol is definitely an elite fighter. You know, he's a bigger man than Canelo. He's taller than him as well. So, you know, I can't say, Canelo's going to go in there and beat Dmitry Bivol. Bivol has definitely got a chance to beat Canelo, but I just feel like it's going to be like a boxing match, and I don't really feel like he's going to get the fair shake on the scorecards. Gennady Golovkin, we've seen that the fight is run Canelo close before, so there's still some question mark on that. So that's why I'm a bit more interested in that Golovkin fight. But what say you? Drop your comments in the comment section below. What do you guys think about Canelo Alvarez versus Bivol and Gennady Golovkin? Are you guys disappointed that, you know, Canelo's not going to be taking on Jermall Charlo? That's another fight I really wanted to see as well. It's a bit of a different style. You know, he's got power. He's got power as well, has Jermall Charlo. Some people say he hasn't really got power so much at middleweight, and would he even be able to carry that power over into super middleweight? Some people say that, but I feel like even just the clash of fan bases between Jermall Charlo and Canelo would be great. Like on PBC, we would know about Charlo's fan base, we know about Canelo's fan base, just the clash of that and the fans and everything that will boil up in that. I feel like that would be great, more so than even the Bivol fight. And you know, and probably even more so than even the Golovkin fight, just based on fan bases. So it'll be interesting, man. Make sure you guys again like my video, share my video, drop your comments in the comment section below. Let's see what happens. You know, what is going to be kicking off between Canelo. You know, it's not fully confirmed that he's going to be fighting Bivol and Golovkin yet, so we have to wait and see what happens. Like they did say, he was leaning on the media, was leaning towards the Charlo fight. Not going to happen. Now there's leaning towards Bivol and Gennady Golovkin. We'll see what happens in that regard, but drop your comments again. Make sure you like my video, share my video, and do all that good stuff. Cool.